There are many common reasons why people suffer from hunger: low production, a precarious environment, lack of access to loans and land, not to mention an income too limited.
We don't get to eat meat twice a week, but we might eat it once a month. Well, to put it this way, maybe twice a year.
The Special Program for Food Security, or SPFS, resulting from the World Food Summit in 1996, was set up to combat hunger. In Central America since 1999, the Spanish International Cooperation Agency, AECI, has been funding these programs that have been carried out by the FAO and the Ministries of Agriculture, Livestock and Food. These food security programs are promoting their good practices, activities that enjoy popular support, encourage participation, and respond to the demands that lead to training, contributing to food and nutritional security. These are some of the good practices that the Central American food security programs have implemented among its participants. These good practices lay emphasis on availability and stability, on economic access and commercial transformation, on variety and safety, and on aspects related to the problems of water, health, housing, and education. All of these actions are included in the goal of reducing poverty in Central America.
Indeed, for a period of 2 years, institutions came to train us. But then they left us on our own to give training ourselves. It's been of great benefit to us. We no longer breathe in all that smoke, and we get more efficient heat from less wood. There's less deforestation. Well, since nowadays in the forest, you can't find dry wood anymore.
Vitamina.
That's right. Are there enough? Vitamins.
This is the tank for water from the filter. It is channeled over there, and then the water is fed directly to the plot, so afterwards there's no problem about watering the plot bit by bit. That's the definition of what trickle irrigation actually is. But if all the corn cobs are as big as this one, we're happy with our production. Here we're growing pineapples, which we use as a barrier to prevent the earth from being eroded. Because as time goes on, the soil is gradually improving. And we can see that it's managing to retain a bit more moisture than the untreated soil. But we've been able to observe in the different visits we've made what we discovered here only a little while ago. I think it's been about 6 days since it last rained. But you can see that there's still more moisture left where it's been covered over. It's still damp. Look, the soil is still sticky.
We're a group of women who have organized ourselves to cultivate garden produce. We've learned a bit about cultivation, but the basic idea of organizing was so that we could make ends meet. We've been able to grow and we've been able to eat what we harvest. And any surplus we sell to earn money. Yeah, well, thank God we no longer have to go out onto the plantation. Because before, when we went out onto the land, sometimes the children died there. They would get sick from the heat or from the water when it rained.
We joined together and organized, became empowered and began to understand about this system of savings and loans.
Here's where the loans are.
It's a local system in which all citizens can make savings depending on what they earn or produce.
Thank
God I've planted Madre Cacao on my land. It helps me a lot by retaining moisture in the soil. In the past, this was all really dry. FAO, the Central American Food Security Programs, and the governments of Central America are convinced that it is possible to improve the food and nutritional security of rural families. The promotion of good practices is one of the mechanisms used to achieve a 50% reduction in hunger by 2015, one of the undertakings of the Millennium Development Goals.